G'day, my name is Bruce and welcome back to my shop. I showed some of these jobs coming up before. This is a 3 1/4 inch reamer, a tapered reamer that's used by Caterpillar on sites for reaming out for their pins on bulldozers and large dump trucks. Now, what they've done is they've taken off the taper. This is a machine tap. The machine reamer. They've taken the taper off, the Morse taper, cut it off, and welded a nut on, so that they can use a rattle gun to actually do the work. Now, this has come to me from my from the man that does the grinding for me, Dave. And it has a lot of broken flutes on it and it needs to be resharpened. But because of the welding that they've done on the, well, I'll get a bit closer here, you can see inside, they welded the nut on out of line, and he was unable to put it between centres to grind it. So what I've done is I've machined down inside and provided him with a centre and also a cup centre, and I've machined off the back here so that we've got a reference point, so that he can either use a small centre that'll go inside there, or like I've used for the machining here is this cup centre that fits on there. And in order to do so, because it was very rough inside, a lot of odd shapes from the welding and so forth, I've had to utilise all of these tools in order to finally get a centre point inside. And so I've done that on the lathe, and I've used my ER40 collet, which is a Morse taper, and I use that in the tailstock. And this Morse taper, the Morse taper on the ER40 collet does not have a tang, and I like it like that because it allows it to slip if necessary. So we've used all sorts of tools to get in there, from a 12mm or half inch, close to half inch end mill, larger diameter end mill with 2 inserts on it, a tapered style end mill. Well, it's not a tapered cutter, and use that one, a 22mm or 7/8 end mill, a 32mm end mill, and this large chamfering tool as well, to get a clean up inside here a bit. So that's it in a nutshell. He now can pick this up today, and he'll be able to get it on the grinder and grind it and get it back on the road for the people in Caterpillar.